You come into this world not with a roar, but with a muffled gasp, steam rising from your wet coat as the icy air of the late Pleistocene fills your lungs. You are a woolly mammoth, a cousin of the modern elephant, but wrapped in a thick coat of brown hair that will one day hang in long, shaggy strands to guard you from the wind. For now, you are small, barely able to stand, legs trembling like fragile tree branches. The wide tundra stretches around you, a patchwork of frozen grasslands and snowy plains. Herd members, massive like walking hills, surround you. They form a living wall against lurking wolves and saber-toothed cats. Even as you blink for the first time, your trunk lifts instinctively, trying to smell your mother's milk, learning to recognize her scent. Life here offers no gentle welcome. Food is scarce, winters are long, and predators are patient. Still, there is a stubborn spark inside you. You must grow fast. You must walk. In this frozen world, standing still is not an option. In the first days of your life, your world is simple. Stay close to your mother, keep walking, and never lose the herd. The cold nips at your still thin fur, but her warm flank shields you. When she walks, you walk. When she stops to dig up frozen sedges with her curved tusks, you stand behind her like a shadow. Your trunk, that long and awkward extension of your upper lip, is a puzzle. Oh. You keep tripping over it, unsure if it is for sniffing, grabbing, or just for decoration. Slowly, you learn that it can pull up clumps of grass and scoop up snow to drink. The trunk becomes your tool and your voice. Squeaky trumpet earns a gentle rumble from your mother, telling you she is close. Each day you grow stronger. Your legs, which shook like jelly on the day of your birth, can now keep up with the herd during short migrations. You learn the rhythm of this tundra. Long stretches of frozen silence, broken by the smell of distant water or the promise of softer ground where roots hide. Predators watch. Wolves linger at the edge of sight, pacing. Their yellow eyes seem to weigh the distance between you and safety. Saber-toothed cats crouch in hollows, waiting for the wind to shift. Even giant short-faced bears might appear, lumbering and hungry. You learn early that a calf without the herd becomes a meal, so you cling to the group like a burr on a woolen coat.
Nice.
There are moments of joy, too. You discover that snow is not only cold, but fun to spray with your trunk. You find that trumpeting loudly startles the birds that rise into the white sky. You begin to memorize the scent of every mammoth around you. For a calf, memory is survival. These early lessons are etched into you not by thought, but by instinct, guided by the ancient map written into the bones and blood of your kind. You are not a hunter. Your herd eats the ground, not what moves upon it. Your first real meal, beyond the first gush of milk from your mother, comes when your small teeth begin to grow strong enough to grind frozen grass. It is not glamorous. There is no chase, no victory, just persistence. On a mild spring day, your mother shows you how to use your feet to scrape snow aside. The soil is still cold, but green shoots lie buried, waiting. You watch her curved tusks pry at the earth. The smell of crushed roots fills the air. You imitate her awkwardly pawing and swinging your small trunk. Last, you find something tough, blades of grass bent but alive. They taste like cold string, but you chew with determination. Your digestive system, like that of all mammoths, is designed for this endless chewing. Your molars are wide and flat, covered with ridges to grind the food into pulp. Once swallowed, the fibrous mass enters your four-chambered stomach, where bacteria break it down, releasing nutrients to fuel your rapid growth. You will spend most of your life eating, turning grass into energy, muscle, and thick insulating fat. The act of feeding is not as easy as it looks. The wind stings your eyes. Your trunk still shakes when you try to hold on to roots. More than once, a clump of soil hits you in the face. The other calves watch and snort, their laughter silent but clear. Over time, you learn the smell of good food from bad. You come to love the sweet taste of willows and the rare treasure of berries in short summers. This first meal, simple as it seems, is your first act of independence. From now on, each mouthful of grass is a decision to grow stronger. The lesson is clear. Survival is not about speed or strength for you. It is about endurance. You will eat, walk, and remember the paths that lead to life. And in this frozen place, those who remember the land are the ones who live longest. The seasons pass, and you grow with them. Each year, your body becomes more of what it was meant to be. Your coat thickens into a fortress of shaggy hair, the color of dry peat, and beneath it, a layer of fat swells like a built-in blanket against the wind. You no longer shiver at night. Your tusks, once small and white, start to curve forward, each year adding a new ring of growth, like the rings of a tree. These tusks will one day be tools for scraping snow, for peeling bark, for warning others to keep their distance. For now, they make you look awkward and proud at the same time. Inside your body, bones lengthen, your legs become strong pillars, your trunk grows more flexible. A muscular marvel with tens of thousands of small fibers that let you pluck a single leaf or lift a branch heavier than your whole newborn body once was. Your sense of smell sharpens. With the sweep of your trunk, you can detect water miles away, or the musk of a wolf long after it has passed. And not every change is pleasant. When your baby teeth fall out and the new molars push through, you spend days chewing slowly, feeling a dull ache deep in your jaw. Hunger makes the pain worse, but still you chew. You begin to explore farther from your mother, feeling the push of curiosity. It is during these times that you learn what danger feels like. One late evening, the wind carries the scent of a bear. You freeze, ears stiff, heart pounding. Your herd closes ranks, adults forming a ring. A massive, short-faced bear stands on a rise, its dark shape like a boulder. You do not fight. The herd stares until it turns away. In that moment, you realize size can be a shield. Continue to grow. Each day brings a little more strength, a little more confidence. The tundra no longer feels endless, feels like a place where your footsteps belong. There comes a winter that tests everything you have learned. Snow falls thick and deep. The wind howls, filling your eyes with ice crystals. The grass that once hid under thin crusts of snow lies buried under a frozen armor. Every mouthful costs hours of scraping. The herd slows, ribs begin to show. Even the matriarch, wise and enduring, struggles. You grow weaker, your once strong steps reduce to plodding. Feel the emptiness inside your belly as a dull ache, a constant reminder that food is scarce. No? The fat layer under your skin thins, and the warmth that protected you seems to vanish. One morning you wake to find yourself lying alone, snow drifting over your back. For a moment, you think of staying down, but instinct pushes you up. You swing your trunk and smell nothing but cold. Then you take another step, and another. Luck favors you. The matriarch has led the herd toward a patch where a river has kept the soil softer. Beneath the ice lies grass, old and tough but full of life. You taste it like a gift. Slowly your strength returns, bite by bite. The crisis is not over quickly. It lasts for weeks. Yet in the end, you come out of it standing. You never forget that winter. It teaches you that survival is not guaranteed, not even for something as large and strong as you. It teaches you that the herd is your lifeline. Without them, the ice wins. Time flows forward, and now you stand tall, your back towering above the snow. You are no longer a calf. Your tusks are long and sweeping, your coat a thick tangled curtain. Beneath it all, heavy muscles carry you across the frozen plains. With adulthood comes a change in behavior. You feel a restless energy as the mating season approaches. The males of your herd begin to size each other up, tusks clashing in displays of strength. Low rumbles vibrate through the ground. You answer with a trumpet that echoes across the tundra. These contests are not always violent, but they are serious. A well-placed tusk can gouge deep wounds. You learn to read the stance of a rival, the tilt of his head, the flick of his ears. Most battles are won before they begin. When you finally meet an opponent of equal size, the clash is thunderous. Tusks grind, trunks shove, and your feet carve the earth. Victory is not about destroying your rival. It is about proving that you are strong enough to claim a place among the breeders. With adulthood also comes an awareness of your senses. Your nose, tuned to the faintest trace of scent, now picks up the chemical signals of females in heat from miles away. Your whole body reacts, urging you forward. Yet this is not just about reproduction. It is about claiming a path in life. As an adult mammoth, you must balance your need for companionship with your need for food and survival. Some bulls leave the herd to roam alone, returning only in the breeding season. Others remain close, traveling as the seasons dictate. You are no longer protected. You are responsible for your own strength and for what future may come from it. The mating season arrives with the smell of thawing earth. You follow the scent of a female who has wandered a little apart from the herd. She is tall, her coat gleaming in the low sun, her tusks shorter and straighter than yours. You approach slowly, head held low, trunk swinging gently to touch the ground. She turns and faces you. And for a long moment, there is only the sound of wind brushing through dry grass. Courtship among mammoths is not a quick affair. You circle her, trumpet softly, and touch her side with your trunk. She pushes you away at first, testing your persistence. If one challenges you, the clash will begin again. This time you are ready, and your tusks meet theirs with a loud crack. After several shoves, your rival gives up, backing away into the dusk. The bond lasts only for a season. After mating, she returns to the safety of the herd. Nearly 2 years later, she will give birth to a single calf. The newborn will weigh as much as a human adult, but even that is small by mammoth standards.
Ow.
She will nurse her calf, guiding it through the same harsh world that once tested you. For a time you stay nearby, keeping watch on the edge of the herd, but soon the pull of wandering grows strong again. You know that the survival of the next generation depends on the mothers, on their ability to remember the paths to food and water, to stand against wolves and cold. Your part in the cycle is to pass on strength. The herd will grow by one, and that is enough. Years pass. The wind has carved lines into your thick hide. Your tusks, long and curling, bear the marks of battles and scraping. You have crossed hundreds of miles of tundra. From the open grasslands to the edge of icy seas, you have seen the birth of calves and the deaths of elders. Life for a woolly mammoth is never easy. There's always winter ahead, always hunger, always the unseen eyes of predators. Yet there is also something enduring in the rhythm of your days, waking, walking, eating, and listening to the earth through the soles of your feet. One evening, as the sky turns a deep violet and the last rays of the sun scatter across the snow, you stand still and watch a group of calves playing, trumpeting and chasing each other. The sound rises above the wind, warm and wild. You remember when that was you, so small you could stand under the belly of an adult? The cycle continues. When you are gone, the herds will keep moving. The grass will keep growing, and the wind will still carry the scent of life across the plains. Your story, like all stories here, is written not in words, but in tracks pressed into frozen soil. And if there is any final thought in the great gentle head of a mammoth, it is this: eat well, keep walking, try not to trip over your own trunk.